Alright guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Will Felder and today we'll be fishing underneath the Marine Parkway Bridge. Originally was targeting Sheepshead, but that didn't work out too well and ended up on some really nice jumbo porgies. Alright, if you guys like the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, here we go. So this video here is the only one where I delayed the start of the video. Things were a little slow, but then they began to pick up. So you'll get to see every single hook set for every fish caught from here on out. Alright, so I'm going to point out this sign right here. It says no mooring within 75 feet of bridge, strictly enforced. Okay, and I'm going to tell you it is definitely strictly enforced. If you do not know what you're doing, do not be out here. The boats that come around here, even though it's a no wake zone, they fly through here, and if you're not experienced, you will definitely pay for it. So if you were wondering what I was using for bait, those are fiddler crabs. Very hard to catch, very hard to find or buy them in the tackle shops. I'm not even sure if they're legally allowed to sell them, but they work very good for sheepshead, and that was obviously the original plan for coming out here. So the setup that I'm using here is a 6'3" dark matter Skinner jig and bounce rod paired up with a Tsunami Barricade 3000 with 10-pound braid going to 25-pound leader. The jigs I fluctuate between a 1/4 ounce to a 1/2 ounce, and that usually did the trick for me today. take home today. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, look at that stringer. Pretty loaded up with porgies. Almost a little too heavy, right? Alright, here goes the reason why I made that comment on my stringer. Well, when you put too many porgies on this stringer, something's got to give, and two of them definitely gave.
Porgy floated up, that's crazy.
Look at me, not even realizing that those were my porgies until after the fact. But it's okay, because here I go, scooping them back up. We don't want to miss those for the dinner plate later. I know you're probably thinking those porgies look a little beat up, and you're right, they were, but don't worry, they made it home on some ice and everything was good to go and they tasted delicious. with that last missed fish, I decided maybe it's time to give my dune colored kayak a little wash down, considering that it stains pretty easily and nobody likes blood stains on their kayak, especially me with my OCD. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that my poor old stringer there is maxed out on porgies, so we're gonna go ahead and let this jumbo go. So with this whole GoPro being new to me, I forgot to film a few fish being caught, but here's some iPhone footage that I decided to slip in here. Not really a good idea. Leave him in the water for a minute. He's not big enough to keep anyways. So yeah, current being super strong, I had to cast up a little bit up current and let it sink down to be right in the strike zone where I wanted my jig to be. Also, with the current being super strong, made that fish feel a lot bigger than it was. But this was about the end of the video here. I caught a few more fish, but you know, I didn't film anything else. Actually, my GoPro died after this video, after I clicked it off. The last video didn't really even save. But I hope you guys liked this video, and if you want to see more stuff like this, please subscribe. Thank you again. All right.